continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment.
How's it? IR Seffrican, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. I have actually been watching Westworld, which is pretty interesting. For those of you that haven't watched it, I suggest you kind of try and check it out. Basically, it's all about things are not as they seem, and it made me want to check out more of the Stanley Parable because we've played it the good way and we've played it the not so good bad way. But what if we mix it up? What if we listen and then don't listen, or vice versa? Basically, we're going to try and do what he wants us to do and then not do it and see what happens. Okay, so we are basically right back where we were. So we're going to start by listening to him because we've never gone into that left door, and then we're not going to listen. And then we're going to keep switching it up. I've loaded the game instead of starting new because I do think he says different things.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So we're going to listen to him now, and then we're not going to listen. Okay, we're in the boardroom again, as always.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nothing's changed.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
okay, yes, this is what I wanted. I want to go downstairs. This is where I think.
To a staircase, Stanley
Let's go down.
Upstairs to his boss's office.
This is gonna get freaky. What? Okay. So we're in the parking lot.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
This is different.
Be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Is that a loop?
Co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Why does this feel like a
None of it
loop?
made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
That's what I wanted. Something
repeated.
different. See?
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying.
What?
And began to gently float around.
This is totally
He
different.
himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
What?
And it too appeared. It was so much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still
That is
not woken up.
crazy.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing?
Yeah,
and
well.
thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming.
I don't know if I should go in loops or not.
Describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now.
And the stars and everything else that popped up. No, was that just hallucination?
These words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Okay, we need to keep walking because something's going to change
magical
soon.
stars just a moment ago. How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin.
Where are we going to wake
press
up?
of the
This is
mattress on his
weird.
back. The fresh air of a world outside this one.
What?
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
What? He's still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name
What
is Stanley.
the
I have a
hell?
boss. I have an
Just by
office.
going down the
I am
stairs.
real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What the hell? Just by going down the stairs. We haven't even really gotten into it.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people
Did
look
I
like.
die now?
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what
Oh,
isn't.
he's crazy. But then
It
she's
was
also
comforting to think this.
kind
and
of starting
in
to go
a
through
certain
this.
way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
No way. That is such a short version of it. Okay. So that is a very short, much shorter than I thought it was going to be, much weirder too. That is, see, there's so much, like, what if you do like 2 rights and then a no, and then like 3 yeses and then a no? So what we're going to do quickly is we're going to switch it around. We're not going to listen, and then we are going to listen and then see where that ends up. So we're still going to do it, but it's going to be kind of the other way around. So we're not going to go
All
into
his
that left door.
co-workers would- When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
We're gonna go in
he
the right
entered
one.
door. This was not to admire it.
Okay, so we're in the employee lounge, and then we're going to
Yes,
cut through
truly
this
a
door on the
room
left.
worth admiring. Just open door on his left.
So now we will listen.
And
okay.
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Now we're not going to listen, and we're going to go down this creepy ass elevator.
Back
We're
to the office.
so we
He wanted to wander about.
didn't listen
and get
now,
even
so we
further
will
off
listen
track.
next time.
So now, in order to get back, he needed to go from here. It's left.
Okay, so we will go left.
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
wow.
It's to the right. My mistake.
You can do that again.
No, not the right. Why would I have right? Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Freaky. This way. Where? Oh, I'm already here. How am I?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all
Yeah.
a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just
Can't even go back.
Back to how about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
No way. Okay, so if you do it the other way around, it's just even more shorter and there's like, it's probably like one of the worst endings yet. So there's more. This goes deeper. The point is to still try and find out what happened to the employees and things. So the listening and then not listening doesn't work. So there's a specific combination we need to discover. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll get to the bottom of what's going on here, one way or another, even if I gotta Google it, which I don't want to do yet. Anyway, if you liked what you saw and you want to see more of this cool game, leave a like. But as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next video.